Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's Jeb here, and welcome back to episode 6 of Let's Play Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. Last episode, we left off visiting the Nether. I believe it's episode 5. We visited the Nether, and we got some cobalt, and basically what that led us, and ardite. And what that led us to do is get a bunch of better tools. So we upgraded all of our tools to manual, excluding our flint hatchet, right? So that's good. I don't know if you guys can notice, by the way, there is a huge dragon somewhere over there, and I'm trying to really avoid him because I am over by our second home where you want to call home, right? And I kind of made this little, I didn't make it. It was already here, but I'm going to call this little cave our home until we start making like buildings to actually put all of our stuff in. So I'm going to move everything. This episode, my plan is to move pretty much everything over to this side of the world, and we're actually going to set this as our home, right? So we're going to pop it right here, and we'll just set it facing this way. We'll set it facing this way, why not? And we'll just call this home. Or we'll just say like home 2. We'll call it home 2 just so we don't get it confused, right? So now we can go to home originally, boom, and we dropped a level, but we're back over here to our original home, as we should guess we should call it. It kind of became home after a while, even though technically it was never our plan to stay here for long. I'm going to pick that up, by the way, and toss in the books in there. So a couple things we have to do before we actually lift ourselves and head to this new place. So one thing we got to do is these crates are going to be very useful because they can hold a lot of things to go. But we're going to grab like some of the main stuff as of right now, and I'll toss the charcoal in there. We want to grab, let's go ahead and grab some main things, right? We'll go ahead and harvest up all of our sugarcane as well. Like this. I'll keep the nether portal here because why not? But as for all of this stuff, I'm just going to harvest it one last time. And we have plenty of trees to actually start a tree farm over there. Can I harvest this? Yes, I can. Probably wasted all the milk in there, but that's okay. We couldn't pick it up anyways. We're going to toss all this in there. Sugarcane, you can go in there. And let's see what else. I guess bread and apples can go in there as well. How's our nutrition looking, by the way? It could be better. Dairy is basically our main issue right now. Let's go ahead and I guess pick up all of this stuff. Yeah, there we go. We'll come back for the smelter, or should we? I guess we can go ahead and pick it up. There we go. Let's go ahead and pick all this up, and I might waste all the lava in there, but that's okay. Well, if actually, I think it actually does hold it good. So basically, what's left, and we'll pick up the bed as well. What's left is just our storage, right? So now we can pop back over. Let's get our ender book. Let's pop back over to home 2, and we can start placing some of this stuff down. So as of right now, this will be there. Our furnaces will be down. All the smeltery stuff is going to actually go outside. But guess what I want to do here. Just mine out a little bit of that. I'll put the bed right there. That's fine. This is very, very temporary, right? Like our other one was. It was temporary. But we're going to actually... this is very temporary because we're not going to be staying in a cave for much longer. We're actually going to be building a bunch of, hopefully, some cool... buildings. I kind of want to like each mod, or maybe like each mod is going to get its own building kind of thing. That's kind of the plan. And I don't know where this dragon went. It just kind of disappeared, but I'm not gonna stress too much about it because we just gotta keep an eye out because they will like probably one hit us as of right now. We're not strong enough to take on any type of dragon. So this is looking good. Let me just place this smeltery outside. We'll do this properly. And can we actually make something called a sickle? Is that possible? How do I spell it? Because it's spelled like that. Iron, gold, diamond. I would probably actually need stuff to do that. So let's go ahead and just set down the smeltery. We'll put the smeltery for now. Let's see, for now, where do I want to put it? Because I want to kind of expand it. But for now, we'll just kind of put it in this area, right? This would be easier with the sickle, which we'll get in a second. We'll go ahead and toss down everything here. So I want to do like a 3x3. So 1, 2, 3. This is what I normally do for my smelters, right? So we'll go like something like this. And then we'll do like the controller here, not there, here. One drain there. We'll put the tank like on top. And then the casting table will go right here. That will go right there. I think this is our pattern chest for this one. Already hearing a zombie. I think he compressed zombie. Okay. Where's he at? How do I get to him? I would like to take this guy out. This is not gonna be good. We're about to get attacked by like a million zombies. Probably should have thought that through before I just went ahead and attacked. But they're outsmarted, so we're good. Take out these zombies. Ooh, and I think this guy dropped us some decent armor, actually. Fiery, wow, okay. Cool. We'll honestly throw this stuff on, because why not? Burns attackers, wow, okay. I would be glad to take that armor, why not? I'll take this this other stuff too, so let's drop some of that. Don't know why there's like been a little bit of lag, but we're gonna ignore it as of right now. We're gonna climb back up here, and we'll be dandy. So there we go. And let's finish up this smeltery. As of right now, it's gonna look like that. We'll fix it in a second, and then we'll kind of toss everything else. So starting with the crafting station, and then yeah, sure, the stencil table, the part builder, the tool station. And then we'll place this pattern chest right here, back behind there. And he has all of his patterns. Good. Looks great. And then this will honestly just go like right here. Right. And this will be all of the cast ones. That looks good. And then we're just going to build on to that smeltery. And hopefully here by the end of the episode, it should look fine. Right. Okay, so I think that's good for this. I'm going to take out like just this kind of hanging piece right here. That's fine. Then do a little bit of digging right there. That looks fine. Kind of just trying to tidy stuff up a little bit maybe. Like that. That looks good. We honestly didn't have to put all this in the back. I'm going to move it before I change my mind. I already know I'm going to want to like put this somewhere else. So we're not like too far away from the entrance of this little cave that we're going to dig ourselves into. We'll put stuff like along here, I think. Let me just knock out a little bit of this wall, right? We'll do like furnaces there. Crafting table here. We'll put our storage right there. That looks better, right? And as far as this kind of stuff, let's jump up here, right? So this needs to go. We'll just put that in the pattern chest, right? The pattern should go in there. Everything else is probably going to need to stay in my inventory for a little bit. All right, let's teleport another time back home. We're wasting levels, but that's okay. Actually, darn. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. We'll organize everything real quick. Throw everything. Throw that in there. You can throw that stuff in there, actually. That's fine. Carrots, all that good stuff. Drops, right? All the drops, and then the Certus quartz. Looking good. Okay. That's well organized enough, I guess. This is probably going to be the biggest to move because the chests aren't going to hold anything. I don't think there's anything for chests. Maybe like a dolly? No, there's no dolly. There's nothing to move chests, I don't think. Does not. Hungry chest. That's actually a good one. Nothing that looks like they are going to, but we do need to make some of these crate keepers. And it doesn't look too hard, right? It's the normal one. We can take off that lofty stature. We're gonna need 2 of those. So let's pop back over, right? Actually, I know we're wasting levels. I got to pop back. We're wasting levels. I know it. So we're actually gonna need 8 iron. So 8 of these. 2 black quartz, and then we got the wood for that, and that should be the 2 crate keepers. Let's teleport back. We'll smelt this up. Probably should have brought some stuff to smelt with. I'm just not thinking clearly right now. I'm sorry, guys. I know that this is going to bug a lot of people how I'm wasting all of this. All these levels. I just went through like 6 levels at the beginning of this. That's right. At least it's better than traveling back and forth via 1,500 blocks just with our slime boots, which isn't too bad. I mean, it only takes a couple minutes, but that's a couple minutes times a lot. So we're going to let that smelt up. And I'm going to go ahead and claim these chunks while we're here, right? So I think that's our smeltery, right? This out here is our smeltery. Yeah, so we want to claim all this. Yes, so just going to claim, like, for now, this should be good. Let's see. I want to make sure all this is going to be in the chunk, right? Yeah, that's all good. So everything's in the chunk. Looking fine. There we go. We'll split that, throw that in there. And this can go ahead and give us one of these. Is that opposite? I think that's opposite. There we go. Storage crate keeper. That looks better. There we go. And last one. Boom. There we go. And we make one more of these. And that should be good. So now we're going to pop over to our home. And we're going to grab, we're going to toss these, each one of these in there. And now I probably should just go ahead and, let's do this. Yes, this is going to make a mess. I know, guys. I know, this is a mess. But we're going to toss everything in here. Right? It should make it easier to move. So starting with this clay, that's where that's going to go. Then we'll throw the rest in here. Starting with this chest. Okay. Just trying to remember for when we move everything. This is fine. Okay, then we're going to just toss all of this in there. And then the rest of it can go in there as well. Okay, so that fits everything, right? Then we got 1, 2, and we're out of here. So this is good, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and unclaim these chunks. Because we're not gonna be here anymore, right? There's nothing over here that really needs to stay chunk loaded. Let's go ahead and go back to our new home, and we're gonna sleep through the night just because I don't like the night and we don't want to face a bunch of mobs out here. Okay, so we're almost done moving for the time being. This one, this one should have all the flowers, and this one should have all the ores. Yes. We probably just want a couple more crates, but crates are too hard to make right now, right? Yeah, shulker boxes. That's, well, no, it can. We can take regular chests, right? Yeah, so it can actually take regular chests. That's not bad. But it needs treated wood. Okay. Yeah, all this needs treated wood. That's fine. Oh, I thought I was gonna get away with that, but I guess not. That's okay though, because we can find them in villages. But for the main part, we're just gonna use our other chests. Like, we'll grab these, and we'll just toss all of the. Let's see, starting with this guy. We'll toss all of this stuff in the top chest, which needs to be open like that. All this can go in the top chest, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then let's grab the rest of this, top chest. Then all of the flowers, right, and all that good stuff is going to be actually in the bottom chest. Let's grab all of that. That's going to go in the bottom chest. All the farming and flowers, all that good stuff. Then all of this goes in this chest as well. There we go. And that should be good. We're looking good. Everything is organized. We're moved into our new little house. And there is a lot of lava over here, which I won't mind because I do need to refill up this smeltery. So, how are we on that grout? Did we make all of that? think we did. Where did we put all of that? That's a real question. Here we go. Let's go ahead and what about there? I know there's some Tinker's glass. There's a certain kind of clear glass, maybe seared glass. I'm thinking of. I want to get some of that. So I want to get, let's see, 3, 6, 9. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, maybe 12 of those. And honestly, I'm also going to want to turn this into a tool station, crafting station, I should say, because that's going to help me out. And that's picking up that, but that's okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, we need a lot more than that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of those should be good, and then the rest are going to be like a ton of these. And we honestly are probably going to need more. Maybe. I don't know. We might not even need more. Let's try. So I want one of the sides to be all the seared glass. And I want this to be 4 high. So let's see. Like that, right? And then the rest of this can be seared brick. That should be a smelter, right? Maybe one. I think if we go one more high, it should pick it up. There it goes. So as of right now, we have a lot more space. Not enough to be 4 high. But for right now, it looks fine. And there's a little dough. Look at this little guy. Okay, so that's looking better. Smelter is on point. We're going to need some more seared bricks, which I think we have everything to make grout. I don't think there's going to be really a problem. Ton of clay. A little bit of sand, a little bit of gravel. Let's go ahead and see if we can make just some more grout, right? Okay, yeah, we got plenty. That's over. That's over what I was expecting to have. Let that up a little bit. Let that keep going. Then we'll throw all this back in here. Cool. That is looking great. Organize all this. Boom. Nice. Everything is looking awesome. All right. So, basically the reason why we moved today is because if we want to take a look at the quest book, right? We were pretty much, let's go ahead and get it back into the getting started one. We were pretty much done with like all of the, I mean, we can't get this stuff yet, right? We could, right? But we need to really get into mechanism. Or deeper into mechanism, because that gives us some atomic alloys for that. Until we start getting into those. I think that's probably Enderium. I don't know what some of this stuff I've never even seen before. That's fine. So here we go. We can get into this. Oh no, we can't get into the scanner. I'm going crazy. I forgot this needs power. Portraying the super ore vein generate. Okay. So nuclear craft only like spawns in those ore veins. So here we got cookie for blockheads. I don't want to get into that yet. So really the only thing left to do is actually to start getting into these gates. That's going to be the next thing we need to do. And I'm going to start that today, actually. Or at least plan for it today. Because we want to get into some cool stuff. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and let this smeltery finish up doing its thing. And we're going to place these guys around there, and we should have a pretty decent sized smeltery, and we're gonna be looking great. I'm probably gonna have to clear some of this stuff out, like get a sickle, which I forgot. I want to do that because that's gonna help me a lot. Let's go into our ores here. Let's see. We need some iron, to be honest. Let's just make it out of, well, we can make it out of diamonds. Diamonds aren't rare at all. Why not? I think we just get a stick. And why did it had some type of backpack. Why? I don't know. And honestly, I'm going to keep these separated because I don't want that thing picking up what's in the furnaces over here. That's fine. We're going to go like this. Actually, first, let's go ahead and get some sticks. And then we're going to go stick, right? And then we'll go diamonds like that. Then we got ourselves a sickle, right? And this sickle should last for a while because it's a diamond sickle and they're pretty decent. And this is just going to be making life way easier on clearing all this stuff up. As you guys can see, it like takes out huge chunks of grass here. And because it's going to be really annoying when we're trying to build, if there's like a ton of this stuff, right? I kind of have a little bit of a list going, or I should just, not even a list, but just a little bit of a plan going of what I want to do starting off before we really get into any of the big progression mods. I think I know what mod we want to start with first. I think I want to start with immersive engineering, because that's going to help us like with the windmills and the water mills. That's going to be able to help us get into some early game power. Nothing crazy, but stuff that'll do, you know. So here is a ton of stuff that just got dropped here. So let's go ahead and take a look and plan out what we want to do, right? I'm also going to try, we'll see how I want to do this, but honestly, I want to try and make it to where you guys can make me like maybe like a time lapse of the builds, or maybe not. I might just kind of lay out what I want to do and then explain what I want to do, and then not make you guys, I don't want to make you guys watch that kind of stuff because it lasts like way too long, right? I'm not going to sit here on camera and build a building for like 2 hours. It's going to take up some time. So I've been going through a little bit of lag. I don't know why. Not like a lot. Probably not. You guys can't even probably notice it, but just a little bit. Enriched mineral wood. Okay, dope. Sorry, you guys didn't see anything. You guys saw nothing. There was nothing to see here. And all of this good stuff can go in here. That's my wood. Okay. Looking good. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these seared bricks. That 10, I think. It's getting closer, right? That's getting closer to what we want. That's not what I'm doing. Okay. We need 4 more. Okay, 4 more, and we got ourselves a pretty decent sized smeltery. There's 2 more. And then we'll have ourselves a smeltery. So, like I said, first one I want to get off into is in immersive engineering. We're going to save the magic for a little bit later, right? Immersive engineering. We just need some coke bricks, which needs some sandstone. Okay, some sandstone, some bricks, which are easy enough, right? We got plenty of that. And some porcelain clay, which is just bone meal and all that. Cool. I think it's getting nighttime too. Here we go. Last 2. I'm just going to let the rest smelt just in case, you know, we ever need more seared bricks. Let's go ahead and finish up our smeltery, and we should be looking great. I'm going to climb up here. 3, 4. Boom. So now you guys notice that we have a ton of space, right? We got a lot of space to throw in there. Now, it's really not that useful right now because I thought it was actually going to be being able to ore double, but that's not the case in this mod pack, which is totally fine. We're gonna have to get into some other ways to ore double, and we'll let this the rest of this cook up. Throw that in there as well. Go ahead and sleep through the night, and then we're gonna regroup and see what we want to do, because I want to lay out kind of an idea, right? And we'll see what we conclude with that idea. Throw this here bricks in there. And I see some clay in there as well. Actually, clay, I want you to just stay in here for now. Thank you. Okay. So, what I want to do, this is kind of the plan. I want to build, starting off, because I think, right, I think this is going to help us and make life a lot easier, is if we get into some early game farming, right? I know if you guys know me at all, you guys know I hate the farming like aspect, like, because in modded Minecraft, right, you really, or I mean in really regular Minecraft, you can get by with doing minimal farming and have plenty of food. You don't need like massive farms or do a bunch of harvesting and to grind out like getting food. But now we kind of have to worry about it with all this nutrition. And it is kind of leading us to believe that we need to, at least the quest book is kind of leading us to believe that we need to do a little bit of farming, especially with the cooking for blockheads, and the Pam's Harvest Craft. So I want to do a little bit of a farm setup, and hey, we got an Ender Lily. That's awesome. Want to set up a little bit of a farm, right? Get a farm going, because that's going to help us tremendously in the next couple of episodes when we start getting into, you know, making a bunch of food. So, I'm just clearing a ton of this grass out, right? Make life a lot easier on me. There we go. Got another ender lily. I want to plant these like ASAP because it's going to be some easy ender pearls. Okay, that looks good enough to me. So I'm going to have to like find out where I want to plant this. We're kind of just going to throw it down. I kind of have a design for the farm. It's going to be a very, very basic farm starting off with, and we might just add on to it later as time goes on. But let's see. Let's run over here, and we're going to toss all this stuff in here. Besides the ender lily, let's go ahead and toss all the goods in. That's not the right chest. This is. Wish I had more crates because it would make like sorting a lot easier, but it's okay. And we should have some stuff from, yeah, Pam's Harvest Craft. We got some cucumbers, some chili peppers, some lettuce, some pretty neat stuff already. And I'm going to go ahead and plant the ender lilies, I guess, right here. And they'll start growing. Okay, so I guess I'm going to start the farms, like, right kind of in this general area over here. It's not going to be on, like, super flat surface. So, like I said, you guys know, if you do watch me at all, I like stuff to be very neat, not creative looking, you know, where someone designs a huge, I didn't even notice there's like a little village right over there. I didn't want to be too close to a village, but it's okay. This is fine. It's not that close, right? Not in our backyard. As long as it's not in our backyard, I'm cool with it. So if you guys know me, right, I like making super easy structural design, right? That are very simple and that do the trick. But I'm gonna try and stay away from that. I'm gonna try and make all of our builds this series to look a lot more like naturally kind of either generated or made, right? Because it makes things look a lot better, and you can tell, and you just feel better about the builds anyways, because you can tell you took some time on it. So I'm probably gonna try my best. I'm not promising anything, and a lot of things are probably gonna turn out real ugly, but I'm gonna try my best. All right, so I'm gonna lay out a little bit of a design of what we want to do, and then we'll be right back after I kind of show you guys what I want to do with this, or get the materials to make this farm. We're gonna start here today. Alrighty, we went ahead and made a bunch of stone slabs. That's kind of how I'm gonna try and separate this. I'm gonna start it like right here because this seems fine by me. We're just gonna do something like this. To start off. Boom, like this, like that, right? And this is gonna be like a little bit of like a circular design, and then each layer is gonna have something different. I think this is how I want to do it. If not, I want to do something where like this just like splits it up, right? So we'll just have something like something like that, and then we'll have like different, right? We'll have something going this way, and then something going like this way. I think this is kind of the design I want to go for. Right, and then we'll have something going this way. And look all crooked maybe. Let's see. And then just make like each one of these like its own crop, right? Something like that, and then something like this. This is just to start off with, right? And it doesn't have to be, see how I'm already trying to go for like symmetry right now? And that's my issue. Doesn't look natural at all. That's okay. Then I might put something in the middle of this. Honestly, I have a couple ideas. Should have probably let's make this like a little bit bigger. Or at least like the inside, the circle a little bit bigger. Let's see. Let's go like, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1. I think that's right. Yeah. 3. Boom. Like that. And all of this stuff can go. Let's see. I'm just like, this is like literally off the top of my head, and I'm gonna try and do that because I think the best kind of builds are gonna come off just kind of random, right? I'm like not trying. I'm just kind of winging stuff because right, like before I really try and structure things, I would not really think things through, but I would like try and make things look forced, and I'm just trying to make things look pretty random, honestly. Like this. Obviously, you guys are going to definitely be able to tell this was man-made and built. Even though that's not what I'm trying to go for, but we'll see. We'll see. I could like literally just change this up at any point and say I didn't like it. So it's not that big of a deal yet. But we might stick with it. Who knows? Who knows? This is going to be the most random thing I've ever done, honestly. Then like I might like wrap it around something like this. And then coming back this way maybe. I don't know how I want to do this yet, right? It looks that looks a little wrong. I'm gonna pick this up and then I'm gonna go to sleep and then we'll just kind of start throwing some crops down and see how it looks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, I filled in a couple water spots, so hopefully we're not gonna deal with anything crazy. And that. Oh, okay, so I see how it is. We're actually gonna have to make some tool right in the tinker. So let's go ahead and make that real quick. I completely forgot about that. So let's see. We're gonna need what can we make, to be honest? Right now we can make a matic, right? Or we can make a reaping tool and a plant. I think we need this one, right? We're gonna need something. I think we have everything actually. We'll just do a wooden, right? Let's just do the easy wooden that, and then we'll do. I guess we'll do manulum for both of these, right? Let's go ahead and get some manulum in there, right? We're gonna need 4 manulum. So let's get 4 of these, 4 of these. Actually, let's get 2 and 2 because we already have 2. And that should be our manulum. 1 of these. So toss those in there. That's all be nice. Now we have a ton of space. So, and I really need to find these mobs because they're gonna annoy me. Don't know what any of this stuff is, but we're gonna try and take it out. Okay. Looks good with me. Let's go ahead and just place like a ton of torches down. I feel like I don't want to deal with any more mobs out here. That looks fine by me. Okay, back up to the surface. We're actually, where did we come in from? Here we go. There we are. Let's go ahead and climb back up. Shouldn't have to deal with any more of that. I say shouldn't, sarcastically. And then, yeah, so we got 2 in there, so boom, that's that. Right? The other 2 we're going to cook up real quick. And we should have our matic. Boom, like that. That guy is going to go away. And then we're going to have our shovel. And this guy is going to get tossed here. And then once these manulum ingots smelt up, well, we should have our matic be good to go. Hopefully this all works out. And we'll have ourselves a little bit of a farm. So, yay, yay, yay. It looks definitely man-made on the map, right? You can definitely tell like it's very organized. I'm gonna try and keep things from being organized, but can't make any promises because that's just who I am. But let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Here is our shovel head. Boom, there we go. Toss that back in there. Matic, there we go. Now, I don't know if I should have made this out of manual because I don't know how fast it's going to break, but we'll see. I feel like it's going to get like destroyed super quick. We should get like a ton of worms from this though. Yeah, I think we should at least be able to do all of this. And without this matic breaking, maybe? We'll just have to see. Hey, we're already getting comfortable with this thing now. Shouldn't be that hard because we're going to be doing a lot of this, right? Let's see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this. Go ahead and sewed. We're going to go ahead and fix up the rest of this stuff, and then we'll be right back once we're done with this and ready to plant. And as you guys can see, it basically used all my durability to do this little farm we got going on. But now, all of the soil should be looking nice and ready to go. Looks like everything looks fine. There might be a couple spots where I want to add another little water source, like maybe like right here or something. I think this would be a decent source of water. Throw that water right there. And then that way we can like have all this around here going. That looks fine. This is just to start off with, you know, nothing crazy. And looks fine to me. Right? Looks good. But I want to throw on a couple of modifiers onto this matic because it is pretty beat up already, right? We do have mending, right? We have a tree also. This should actually go in there. Thank you. And we'll set up a tree farm here soon as well, but right now we have plenty of wood. Not saying we won't need more in the future, but we have plenty as of right now. So, real quick before we wrap up this episode here, I want to get a piece of mending moss, right, and or a ball of moss, and then I want to get ourselves. Where is our? And throw our rest of our seared bricks in there. We're gonna need 3 books, right? 3 books, and that's gonna make ourselves a bookshelf like that. And we'll just toss that guy right here, and bang, mending moss, 10 levels. That's okay. We're gonna throw this on of our this guy right here. That's the wrong thing. This guy right here. There we go, and that has mending now. So now we just need to farm up. Basically, we just need to get an XP farm, and we should have no problem repairing that guy. As of now, he can go away because he's done a great job. So can my sickle. Both done great jobs. Okay, so I'm gonna, in between episodes, I'm probably gonna plant all these worms down. Not like they're necessary, but they will help. And I'm also gonna plant maybe a couple crops, right? So we have what, 8 sections? I could be completely wrong about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 sections. Starting off with, and we'll expand it from there. And yeah, that's looking good. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, as always, leave a thumbs up letting me know how you felt about this series so far. And yeah, next episode we'll probably get into maybe some buildings of some ideas I have. We'll see. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.